Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am glad you could join me today. Here, we take an honest look at firearms, their history, and how they actually perform when they are put to the test in the real world. For this video, we are covering a firearm category that is deeply connected to American life and outdoor culture, the truck gun. Imagine miles of gravel roads, remote ranches, endless stretches of highway, and places where help may be hours away. In those situations, a truck gun is much more than just another firearm. It is a trusted companion that stays within reach, ready to handle everything from protecting livestock and property to dealing with unexpected challenges far from town. Today, we are counting down 10 of the most reliable truck guns available, firearms that have earned their reputation by taking abuse, enduring harsh conditions, and continuing to function when it matters most. These are the true workhorses of the firearm world. If you enjoy straightforward firearm discussions mixed with historical context and practical insights, be sure to subscribe and become part of the community. Now, let us get started and dive into the list. Coming in at number 12, the Mossberg Maverick 88 is one of the easiest recommendations for anyone searching for a dependable and affordable truck gun that performs far above its price class. Often viewed as the budget-minded relative of the famous Mossberg 500, it uses the same proven 12-gauge pump-action foundation while eliminating unnecessary extras to keep costs low and reliability high. Mossberg designed the Maverick 88 around a time-tested operating system that has earned a reputation for durability, featuring the familiar ambidextrous tang safety mounted on top of the receiver, allowing quick and instinctive operation even during stressful situations. One of its biggest strengths is its ability to handle a wide variety of ammunition without complaint. Whether you are shooting inexpensive birdshot for practice, powerful buckshot for defensive use, or heavy slugs for hunting deer and hogs, the shotgun continues to cycle with consistent reliability. The pump-action design is a major advantage because it relies on simple manual operation rather than ammunition pressure, meaning dust, dirt, cold temperatures, humidity, or long periods stored in a vehicle have very little effect on its function. As long as the action is worked firmly, it continues running when many self-loading shotguns might begin having issues. The synthetic stock and furend are built to withstand hard use, resisting cracking, warping, and damage from impacts, while the metal components are protected with corrosion-resistant finishes such as bluing or parkerizing that help fight rust caused by constant exposure to changing weather conditions inside a vehicle. Despite its toughness, the shotgun remains relatively light, generally weighing between 6 and 7 pounds, making it easy to maneuver in confined spaces like a truck cab or quickly retrieve when needed. Many owners favor the security versions equipped with either an 18.5-inch or 20-inch cylinder bore barrel because they provide excellent versatility and quick handling. A simple brass bead front sight keeps aiming fast and uncomplicated, especially in low-light situations or under pressure. The platform also accepts a variety of useful upgrades, including side saddle shell carriers for additional ammunition storage and heat shields for added protection during extended shooting sessions. Even without modifications, however, the Maverick 88 arrives ready for serious work straight from the factory. What truly makes this shotgun stand out is the combination of exceptional durability and remarkably low cost. It is the type of firearm that can be bounced around in a truck, exposed to harsh conditions, and still perform when called upon. For shooters looking for outstanding reliability without spending a fortune, it represents tremendous value while leaving room in the budget for extra ammunition, accessories, and secure vehicle storage solutions. There are a few compromises, of course. The overall fit and finish are more utilitarian than premium pump guns such as the Mossberg 590 series. The design lacks the convenient magazine tube cleanout system found on some higher-end models, and full-power magnum loads can generate substantial recoil, especially without an upgraded recoil pad. Even so, these minor drawbacks do little to overshadow the shotgun and Oppo's reputation as a practical and trustworthy tool. As of 2026, most Maverick 88 models can be found selling between $200 and $300 depending on barrel length and configuration, with many field and security variants frequently available for less than $250. At those prices, it remains one of the best bargains in the firearm world and an outstanding choice for anyone wanting a rugged truck gun they can count on when it matters most. At number 11, we have a rifle that has quietly earned a reputation as one of the most practical survival firearms ever created, the Henry U.S. Survival AR-7. The story of this unique rifle goes back to the late 1950s, when Armalite developed it as a compact emergency firearm for military pilots operating in remote areas. The goal was simple: create a rifle that could be stored in a survival kit, quickly assembled when needed, and even remain afloat if a pilot ended up in the water after an emergency landing. Henry Repeating Arms modernized that original design while preserving everything that made it special, introducing improved manufacturing standards and better reliability for modern shooters. One of the AR-7 and APO's most impressive features is its ability to completely break down into three major components: the receiver, barrel, and stock. Even more impressive, all of those parts fit neatly inside the stock itself, which is waterproof, highly durable, and designed to float. Once packed away, the rifle measures roughly 17 inches in length and weighs less than 4 pounds, making it incredibly easy to store in a truck toolbox, under a seat, behind the cab, or even inside a compact storage compartment without attracting attention. Getting the rifle ready for use is equally straightforward. No special tools are required, and assembly takes only a few moments thanks to a simple and intuitive design that locks together securely every time. Chambered in .22 long rifle, the AR-7 operates using a reliable blowback system that has proven itself through years of use. It feeds from affordable 8-round magazines, allowing owners to stock up on both magazines and ammunition without spending much money. Reliability is one of the reasons this rifle remains popular. It handles a broad range of .22 LR loads with surprising consistency, from inexpensive bulk ammunition to higher velocity hunting rounds. After a brief break-in period, many users find that it continues functioning dependably in dusty conditions, cold weather, and the extreme temperature fluctuations often found inside vehicles. Those characteristics make it an excellent choice for common truck gun tasks, such as controlling pests around farms and ranches, dealing with small game during survival situations, or serving as a lightweight emergency firearm when storage space is limited. Since .22 LR ammunition is compact and extremely light, carrying several hundred rounds in a vehicle requires very little room and adds almost no noticeable weight. Another advantage is the rifle and APO's minimal recoil. It is comfortable for beginners, experienced shooters, younger family members, and anyone looking for a firearm that is easy to control. Henry offers versions with durable black synthetic materials as well as corrosion-resistant stainless steel components, both of which stand up well to moisture, rust, and the constant heating and cooling cycles that occur inside parked vehicles. The standard aperture-style sights are simple but effective for the rifle and APO's intended range, and the receiver is drilled and tapped, allowing owners to install a red dot sight or compact optic for faster aiming if desired. Naturally, there are limitations. Because it is chambered in .22 LR, it is best suited for small game, pest control. Coming in at number 10 is the Ruger 10 of 22 Takedown, a rifle that has achieved iconic status in the rimfire world and remains one of the best options for anyone looking for a practical, reliable, and easily stored truck gun. The story of the October 22nd began in 1964 when Bill Ruger introduced the original model as an affordable semi-automatic .22 LR rifle that offered the feel and performance of a serious firearm rather than a simple beginner and APO's gun. One of the key reasons for its success was the ingenious rotary magazine design, which fit flush with the stock and delivered dependable feeding while avoiding the bulk and inconvenience of protruding magazines. That formula proved incredibly successful, and over the decades Ruger has produced millions of 10-20 rifles, cementing its place as one of the most trusted rimfire firearms ever made. The Takedown version takes that proven platform and adds a feature that is especially useful for vehicle storage. With the press of a recessed locking lever and a quick twist, the rifle separates into two compact sections, allowing it to fit easily into a backpack, toolbox, storage compartment, or beneath a truck seat while staying discreet and out of sight. When it is time to use the rifle, assembly takes only seconds, and Ruger and APO's precise manufacturing ensures that accuracy remains remarkably consistent even after repeated takedown and reassembly. Unlike many portable rifles that sacrifice performance for convenience, the 10-20 seconds takedown maintains practical accuracy and reliability while remaining extremely easy to transport. This versatility makes it an excellent choice for controlling pests around farms and ranches, dealing with injured animals when necessary, or hunting small game in survival situations where a lightweight firearm can make all the difference. The .22 LR cartridge further enhances its usefulness because ammunition is inexpensive, widely available, and compact enough that hundreds of rounds can be stored inside a vehicle with almost no impact on space or weight. Recoil is so light that shooters of virtually any age or skill level can handle the rifle comfortably, making it suitable for experienced gun owners, new shooters, and even family members learning safe firearm operation. Ruger and Oppo's reputation for durability is also fully evident here. The simple blowback action has been refined through decades of production and is known for functioning reliably with a wide variety of ammunition. While high-velocity loads generally provide the most consistent cycling, the rifle performs well with most quality .22 LR ammunition. Built to withstand real-world conditions, it handles vibration from rough roads, dust, dirt, and dramatic temperature changes ranging from scorching summer heat to freezing winter weather with little difficulty. Many owners view the October 22nd as a firearm that can easily last for generations with basic maintenance. Of course, like any rimfire rifle, it has limitations. The .22 LR cartridge excels for training, pest control, and small game hunting, but it is not the ideal choice for serious defensive situations involving determined threats. Rimfire ammunition can also be slightly less dependable than centerfire cartridges under extreme conditions. Even so, within its intended role, few rifles can match the balance of convenience, reliability, and practicality offered by the Ruger 10/22 takedown. As of 2026, most models are selling between $450 and $550 depending on configuration, stock style, and additional features such as threaded barrels. Many buyers are finding new examples in the $470 to $500 range, making it one of the best values available for anyone seeking a compact, packable survival rifle or a dependable truck gun that is ready whenever it is needed. At number 9, we have a firearm that perfectly demonstrates how innovative engineering can create an incredibly practical truck gun, the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 Gen 3. Kel-Tec has built its reputation by approaching firearm design differently from most manufacturers, often prioritizing lightweight construction, unconventional solutions, and features aimed at solving real-world problems. The latest Sub 2000 continues that tradition and stands out as one of the most compact and transport-friendly carbines available today. Its defining feature is the unique folding system that allows the barrel and fore-end assembly to rotate and fold back over the stock through a secure locking hinge mechanism. Once folded, the carbine shrinks to roughly 16 inches in length, making it small enough to fit inside a backpack, vehicle storage compartment, toolbox, glove box, or beneath a truck seat, while remaining discreet and easy to conceal. When needed, the rifle unfolds in seconds and is immediately ready for use without complicated assembly procedures or adjustments. At its heart, the Sub 2000 Gen 3 is a simple blowback-operated semi-automatic carbine, most commonly chambered in 9mm, although some newer variants are beginning to explore alternative chamberings, such as 5.7 by 28mm for shooters looking for higher velocity and flatter trajectories. The rifle features a 16.15-inch threaded barrel, allowing owners to install suppressors or muzzle devices if desired. Mechanically, the design remains refreshingly straightforward. Instead of relying on complex gas systems or intricate operating mechanisms, it uses a robust recoil spring and traditional blowback operation to cycle the action. After a modest break-in period of a few hundred rounds, many users report excellent reliability across a wide variety of ammunition types, making it a dependable choice for long-term vehicle storage and field use. One of the most valuable advantages of the Sub 2000 for truck gun duty is its magazine compatibility. Depending on the specific model selected, the rifle can accept magazines from widely used handguns, particularly Glock pistols. This means that someone carrying a Glock 17 or Glock 19 can use the same magazines and ammunition in both their sidearm and their vehicle carbine. That shared logistics system simplifies ammunition management, reduces equipment costs, and provides a significant advantage during emergencies or extended survival situations where compatibility matters. The Gen 3 model also introduces several meaningful upgrades compared to earlier versions. Full-length Picatinny rails provide ample space for optics, lights, lasers, and other accessories, while MLOK mounting slots on the handguard increase customization possibilities even further. The adjustable stock allows shooters to tailor the fit to their individual preferences, improving comfort and control. Combined with the threaded barrel and enhanced accessory options, the platform is considerably more versatile than previous generations. Another benefit is its exceptionally light weight. At approximately 4.2 to 4.3 pounds unloaded, the Sub 2000 is easy to carry and store without becoming a burden inside a vehicle. The 9mm cartridge complements the platform well by offering mild recoil, affordable ammunition costs, and effective performance at short to moderate distances. When fired through a carbine-length barrel, 9mm ammunition typically gains additional velocity compared to handgun use, resulting in improved accuracy, better terminal performance, and greater practical range. This allows shooters to enjoy many of the advantages of a compact rifle while maintaining the affordability and convenience of a common handgun caliber. For anyone seeking a lightweight, highly portable truck gun that combines clever engineering, magazine compatibility, and solid real-world performance, the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 Gen 3 remains one of the most innovative choices on the market today. At number 8, we have one of the most proven and durable semi-automatic rifles ever put into production, the SKS Carbine. Designed by Sergei Semenov during the closing years of World War II, the SKS was created to serve as a transitional firearm between traditional bolt-action military rifles and the new generation of assault rifles that would soon dominate battlefields around the world. Chambered in the powerful 7.62 by 39 cartridge, it delivers plenty of energy for defensive use, as well as hunting medium-sized game such as deer and hogs at realistic field distances. Although the AK-47 eventually became the Soviet Union and Oppo's primary service rifle and gained worldwide fame, the SKS enjoyed enormous production numbers across several countries, including the Soviet Union, China, and Yugoslavia. During the 1980s and 1990s, huge numbers of surplus rifles entered the American market, giving countless shooters access to an affordable firearm known for exceptional durability and reliability. One of the reasons the SKS continues to earn respect as a truck gun is its incredibly robust construction. Everything about the rifle was built with longevity in mind. It utilizes a short-stroke gas piston operating system combined with a tilting bolt design, all contained within a substantial milled steel receiver fitted into a sturdy wooden stock. The result is a rifle that feels massively overbuilt for the cartridge it fires, allowing it to withstand years of abuse without significant wear. Mud, dust, rain, freezing temperatures, and extreme heat rarely cause problems for a properly maintained SKS. Many examples also feature chrome-lined barrels, which improve resistance to corrosion and simplify cleaning, a valuable advantage for a firearm that may spend extended periods inside a vehicle exposed to humidity and changing weather conditions. Another practical feature is the fixed 10-round internal magazine. Rather than relying on detachable magazines that can be misplaced or damaged, the SKS uses stripper clips for loading. These clips are inexpensive, compact, and easy to store in a glove compartment or toolbox, providing a simple and reliable feeding system with very few parts that can fail. This straightforward design contributes heavily to the rifle and Oppo's reputation for dependability. Over the years, countless stories have emerged of SKS rifles continuing to function after experiencing conditions that would disable many modern firearms. Owners have reported rifles surviving drops, exposure to dirt and mud, severe cold, and years of neglect while still operating when needed. That reputation for toughness is a major reason why the platform remains respected decades after its military service life ended. Of course, the design is not without disadvantages. Compared to more modern carbines, the SKS is relatively long and heavy, which can make it less convenient to maneuver inside the confined space of a vehicle. The factory iron sights are functional but basic, and mounting optics often requires aftermarket modifications that may not always maintain perfect reliability or zero retention. Despite these shortcomings, the rifle and Oppo's rugged simplicity remains highly appealing. It asks very little from its owner while consistently delivering dependable performance. The days of finding surplus SKS rifles for $75 are long gone, as the massive import waves of previous decades have largely dried up. However, good examples are still available. Reliable Chinese Type 56 rifles and similar imports generally sell in the $500 to $700 range depending on condition, while well-preserved Yugoslavian and Russian variants often command between $700 and $900 or more, particularly when original markings and matching parts are present. Even at today and Oppo's prices, the SKS continues to represent outstanding value for shooters who prioritize reliability, durability, and a proven history of performance. For anyone looking for a truck gun that has earned its reputation through decades of hard use around the world, the SKS remains one of the toughest and most trustworthy choices available. At number 7, we have the Henry Big Boy Steel Carbine, a rifle that blends classic American lever-action heritage with modern manufacturing and rugged practicality. Chambered in proven revolver cartridges such as .44 Magnum and .357 Magnum, this carbine carries forward a tradition that stretches back to the days when lever-action rifles were trusted by ranchers, hunters, settlers, and lawmen across the American frontier. Henry Repeating Arms has taken that historic formula and refined it with a focus on durability and real-world performance, choosing strong steel construction instead of the decorative brass receivers often associated with traditional lever guns. The result is a firearm that looks timeless while being fully capable of handling modern use. One of the reasons the Big Boy Steel Carbine works so well as a truck gun is its compact size. Equipped with a 16.5-inch blued steel barrel, the rifle maintains an overall length of roughly 34 to 37 inches depending on the specific model, making it easy to maneuver in tight spaces such as vehicle interiors, dense brush, or wooded trails. The lever-action system itself is one of the most reliable manual operating systems ever created. Whether loaded with powerful Magnum ammunition for maximum stopping power against large animals such as hogs or bears, or lighter special loads for economical practice and reduced recoil, the action cycles smoothly and consistently. The .357 Magnum version is particularly versatile because it can fire inexpensive .38 special ammunition for range use, while still retaining the ability to switch to full-power Magnum loads whenever greater performance is needed. The longer carbine barrel also allows these handgun cartridges to achieve noticeably higher velocities compared to revolvers, resulting in improved energy and flatter trajectories. A particularly useful feature is Henry and Oppo's combination of a side-loading gate and removable magazine tube. This setup allows shooters to add ammunition while the rifle remains loaded and operational, making it easier to stay prepared during hunting trips or unexpected situations without completely unloading the firearm. Construction quality is another strong point. The blued steel receiver provides excellent durability and resistance to corrosion, while the checkered American walnut stock and forend give the rifle a traditional appearance without sacrificing practicality. Weighing approximately 6.5 to 7 pounds unloaded, it strikes a good balance between portability and stability. The factory sight system consists of a fully adjustable semi-buckhorn rear sight paired with a brass bead front sight, offering quick target acquisition in a variety of lighting conditions. For shooters who prefer optics, the receiver is drilled and tapped for easy installation of a low-mounted scope or red dot. Henry and Oppo's modern production methods also contribute to a notably smooth action and a crisp trigger pull, helping shooters achieve accurate shots at the practical distances where pistol-caliber carbines excel. As a truck gun, the Big Boy Steel Carbine offers several advantages. Its slim profile allows it to fit easily behind a seat or along a vehicle and Oppo's rear window area, and because it relies entirely on manual operation, there is no gas system to foul and no concern about cycling problems caused by dirt, dust, weather, or extended storage. As long as the lever is operated firmly and completely, reliability remains outstanding. There are a few compromises to consider. The tubular magazine typically holds around 7 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, which is sufficient for most practical applications, but lower than the capacity offered by many modern magazine-fed rifles. Reloading also takes more time, and operating a lever action quickly under pressure requires practice to avoid short-stroking the action. Ammunition costs can become expensive when shooting large quantities of magnum loads, although the ability to use less costly special ammunition helps offset that issue. As of 2026, Henry Big Boy steel carbines generally sell for approximately $800 to $950 depending on caliber and retailer, with many examples available around the $900 mark. Manufacturers' suggested retail prices usually fall between $1,000 and $1,200. Considering the rifle and Oppo's American-made craftsmanship, proven reliability, and potential to remain functional for generations, it represents excellent value for anyone seeking a dependable and traditional truck gun capable of handling a wide variety of tasks. At number 6 sits the Ruger Mini 14 Ranch Rifle, a firearm that has earned a reputation as one of the most dependable and practical semi-automatic rifles for everyday use. When Bill Ruger introduced the Mini 14 in the early 1970s, he drew heavy inspiration from the legendary M1 Garand, adapting many of its proven design concepts into a smaller, lighter platform chambered for 5.56 NATO and .223 Remington. The result was a rifle that combined traditional styling with military-inspired reliability. At the center of the design is a Garand-style rotating bolt paired with a fixed piston gas system and a self-cleaning gas mechanism, a combination that has proven remarkably durable over decades of hard use. Even when exposed to dirt, dust, mud, or harsh weather conditions, the Mini 14 has a reputation for continuing to function with minimal complaints, making it particularly well-suited for truck gun duty. One of the Ranch Rifle and Oppo's most appealing characteristics is its appearance. Unlike many modern tactical rifles, the Mini 14 often features a traditional hardwood stock that gives it a classic sporting rifle profile. This understated look tends to attract less attention than black polymer rifles, which can be an advantage in certain environments. Ruger also designed the rifle with optics in mind, machining integral scope mounts directly into the steel receiver. Scope rings are typically included from the factory, allowing owners to mount an optic without purchasing additional mounting hardware. Accuracy and durability have also improved significantly over the years. The rifle uses a cold hammer-forged barrel that provides excellent barrel life and consistent rifling quality. Combined with the adjustable ghost ring rear sight and protected front blade sight, the Mini 14 offers quick target acquisition and dependable performance in a variety of lighting conditions. Earlier generations sometimes received criticism because their thinner barrels could lose accuracy as they heated up during extended shooting sessions. Ruger addressed those concerns long ago by incorporating heavier barrel profiles, tighter manufacturing tolerances, and improved production methods. Modern Mini 14 rifles deliver solid practical accuracy, more than sufficient for defensive use, predator control, ranch work, and hunting applications within realistic distances. Several factors continue to make the Mini 14 a strong truck gun candidate. The rifle balances well, handles quickly, and produces relatively mild recoil, making it comfortable for shooters of varying skill levels. Its straightforward operating system is easy to maintain, and decades of real-world use have demonstrated that it is capable of providing reliable service year after year. The traditional appearance can also be an advantage for owners who prefer a less tactical-looking firearm while still retaining the performance of a semi-automatic rifle. That said, the platform is not without limitations. Ruger and Oppo's proprietary magazines are generally more expensive than many common magazine options and offer fewer aftermarket choices. The Mini 14 also lacks the extensive modularity of the AR-15 platform, making it more difficult to customize with accessories such as lights, grips, rails, and specialized furniture. Magazine changes tend to be somewhat slower compared to modern AR-style rifles, and its overall length can feel slightly cumbersome inside the confined space of a vehicle. Even with those drawbacks, the Mini 14 continues to hold a loyal following because of its reliability, practicality, and proven track record. As of 2026, manufacturers' suggested retail prices typically range from about $1,300 to $1,400 depending on configuration, finish, and specific model. However, many examples can be found at retail prices closer to $1,000 to $1,100, with occasional discounts bringing the cost even lower and special editions sometimes commanding higher prices. For buyers seeking a dependable rifle built around proven engineering rather than trends, the Ruger Mini 14 Ranch rifle remains an excellent long-term investment and one of the most capable all-around truck guns available today. At number 5, we move away from rifles and shotguns and focus on a handgun that has become a benchmark for power, durability, and reliability in the outdoors. The Glock 20 chambered in 10mm auto. Glock earned its worldwide reputation by producing pistols capable of functioning under conditions that would stop many competing designs. From mud and sand to heavy rain, freezing temperatures, and long periods of neglect, Glock pistols have consistently demonstrated an ability to keep running with minimal maintenance. The Glock 20 takes that proven formula and combines it with the formidable 10mm cartridge, creating a sidearm that offers an impressive blend of capacity, power, and dependability. The 10mm auto has an interesting history. It gained significant attention during the 1980s when the FBI briefly explored the cartridge for law enforcement use. Although the agency eventually moved toward less powerful alternatives, the round quickly developed a strong following among hunters, outdoorsmen, and backcountry travelers who appreciated its exceptional performance. Full-power 10mm loads can launch heavy projectiles at velocities approaching those of certain Magnum revolver cartridges, producing deep penetration and substantial energy. This makes the Glock 20 particularly appealing for protection against large animals such as bears and feral hogs, as well as other situations where more common handgun calibers may not provide the same level of effectiveness. One reason the Glock 20 excels as a truck gun is accessibility. In an emergency, retrieving a rifle or shotgun from a secured storage location inside a vehicle can take valuable time. A handgun positioned in a console holster, secured near the driver and oppos's seat, or stored within easy reach can be brought into action much faster. The Glock 20 delivers a level of performance that narrows the gap between traditional handguns and long guns, making it an especially practical choice for vehicle carry. The latest Gen 5 version includes numerous upgrades that further improve the platform. Features such as the modular optic system allow for direct mounting of red dot sights, while a flared magazine helps speed up reloads. Front slide serrations provide better grip during manipulations, and fully ambidextrous controls make the pistol more adaptable to different users. Enhanced grip texturing improves handling under adverse conditions. Interchangeable backstraps allow shooters to customize the fit, and the durable NDLC finish applied to the slide and barrel offers excellent resistance to wear, corrosion, and harsh environmental conditions. Capacity is another major advantage. Standard magazines hold 15 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, giving the shooter substantial firepower before needing to reload. Despite the powerful cartridge, the polymer frame construction keeps unloaded weight around 30 ounces, helping balance portability and shootability. Glock and Oppo's safe action trigger system also contributes to the pistol and Oppo's popularity by providing a consistent trigger pull without requiring external manual safeties that could complicate operation during stressful situations. The strengths of the Glock 20 extend beyond reliability and power. Owners benefit from one of the largest aftermarket support networks in the firearm industry, with countless options for holsters, sights, weapon lights, optics, barrels, and other accessories. The pistol arrives optics-ready in modern configurations and is capable of handling a wide range of defensive, hunting, and wilderness-oriented ammunition. The 10mm cartridge is also highly effective when penetration is required, allowing it to perform well through brush, light cover, and other obstacles commonly encountered in rural environments. These characteristics have made the Glock 20 a favorite among hunters, ranchers, outdoor professionals, and anyone seeking a powerful sidearm that can serve as a highly capable truck gun. For those who prioritize immediate accessibility, exceptional durability, and near-magnum handgun performance, the Glock 20 remains one of the strongest options available today. At number 4 is the Mossberg 590A1, a shotgun widely regarded as one of the most rugged and combat-proven pump-action firearms ever produced. While pump shotguns have long been a staple of American shooting culture thanks to their simplicity, versatility, and effectiveness, the 590A1 takes that proven concept and elevates it to an entirely different level of durability. Built to meet demanding military requirements, it has earned a reputation for thriving in conditions that would challenge many other firearms. One of the most impressive achievements in the 590A1 and Oppo's history is its successful completion of the U.S. Army and Oppo's MIL Spec 3443E testing program. This demanding evaluation subjected the shotgun to thousands of rounds of full-power ammunition, repeated impact and drop tests, immersion in mud and water, and exposure to severe environmental conditions ranging from extreme heat to freezing temperatures. Throughout the process, the shotgun demonstrated outstanding reliability while requiring very little maintenance. That accomplishment helped cement its status as one of the toughest pump-action shotguns ever fielded. Several design upgrades separate the 590A1 from the standard Mossberg 500 and many competing tactical shotguns. One of the most notable improvements is the heavy-walled barrel, which was engineered to withstand extended firing schedules and resist heat-related more effectively than lighter barrel designs. Mossberg also replaced certain polymer components with metal parts, including the trigger guard and safety assembly, increasing durability in demanding environments. Another useful feature is the magazine tube cleanout system located beneath the barrel cap, allowing users to quickly remove debris and perform maintenance without fully disassembling the shotgun. Chambered in 12-gauge, the 590A1 offers exceptional flexibility because its performance can be tailored simply by changing ammunition. Loaded with 0.0 buckshot, it provides tremendous stopping power at close range, making it highly effective for defensive situations around vehicles, campsites, or rural properties. Switching to rifled slugs dramatically extends the shotgun and Oppo's effective range and delivers enough energy for hunting deer, hogs, and other medium-sized game. For practice sessions or recreational shooting, lighter birdshot loads offer a more comfortable and economical option. The pump-action system is another major advantage. Unlike semi-automatic shotguns that may be sensitive to ammunition power levels or environmental conditions, the 590A1 cycles virtually any load as long as the shooter operates the action properly. From light target shells to powerful magnum hunting rounds, the shotgun functions with remarkable consistency. This mechanical simplicity eliminates concerns about gas system fouling, weak ammunition, or cycling issues that can occasionally affect self-loading designs. The shotgun also retains Mossberg and Oppo's signature ambidextrous tang-mounted safety, positioned on top of the receiver for easy access whether shooting right or left-handed. Many versions are equipped with ghost ring sights, while others use a simple front bead, both offering fast target acquisition under stress or in low-light conditions. As a truck gun, the 590A1 excels because of its ability to endure long periods of storage inside a vehicle. Temperature swings, dust, vibration, humidity, and rough treatment are unlikely to prevent it from functioning when needed. Owners can have confidence that the shotgun will remain operational even after months of sitting secured in a vehicle mount or storage compartment. There are, however, a few trade-offs associated with its heavy-duty construction. Most models weigh around 8 pounds unloaded, making them noticeably heavier than many other truck gun options. That extra weight contributes to durability, but can make the shotgun less convenient to maneuver in tight vehicle interiors. Additionally, full-power defensive buckshot and magnum loads generate significant recoil, requiring proper technique and regular practice to manage effectively, particularly for smaller-framed shooters. Even with those considerations, the Mossberg 590A1 remains one of the most dependable and hard-use-ready shotguns available, earning its place among the very best truck guns for those who value uncompromising toughness and proven reliability. At number 3, we have the Zastava SPAP M70, a rifle that combines the legendary reliability of the AK platform with the heavier-duty construction that Yugoslavian firearms have long been known for. The AK family has built its reputation on the ability to function in some of the harshest conditions imaginable. Its generous tolerances, robust long-stroke gas piston system, and simple operating mechanism allow it to continue running through mud, sand, snow, rain, extreme heat, and bitter cold that might cause more refined rifles to struggle. The SPAP M70 takes that already proven formula and strengthens it even further, making it one of the most capable truck gun rifles available today. What separates the Zastava from many other AK pattern rifles is its reinforced construction. The rifle uses a thicker 1.5mm stamped receiver rather than the thinner receivers commonly found on standard Alaska variants, providing additional strength and rigidity. It also incorporates a bulged front trunnion derived from RPK light machine gun designs, giving the rifle greater durability during sustained firing and heavy use. These enhancements create a platform that is exceptionally resistant to wear and abuse. Adding to that toughness is a cold hammer-forged, chrome-lined barrel that offers excellent longevity and superior protection against corrosion. For a firearm that may spend extended periods inside a vehicle exposed to humidity, rain, dust, and temperature fluctuations, that chrome lining provides a significant advantage. The overall design retains everything shooters appreciate about traditional AK rifles: ruggedness, simplicity, and the ability to function when conditions are far from ideal. Chambered in 7.62 by 39, the SPAP M70 delivers substantial power and practical effectiveness. The cartridge performs well against intermediate barriers, heavy clothing, brush, and other obstacles commonly encountered in rural environments. It also offers enough energy for defensive use and for hunting medium-sized game such as deer and hogs at realistic distances. Combined with the AK and Oppo's proven gas-operated rotating bolt system, the rifle delivers reliable performance with a wide variety of ammunition, including inexpensive steel-cased loads that many shooters favor for practice and long-term storage. Zastava and Oppo's manufacturing quality is another area where the rifle stands out. Properly heat-treated components, solid fit and finish, and the substantial feel of the rifle all contribute to a sense of durability and craftsmanship. The standard configuration includes a 16.3-inch threaded barrel, detachable 30-round magazines, and a variety of furniture options. Traditionalists can choose versions with attractive wood stocks and finishes such as dark walnut or Serbian red, while shooters seeking a more modern setup can opt for polymer furniture and MLK-compatible handguards that accommodate lights, grips, and other accessories. The distinctive elongated 3-slot handguards, a hallmark of Yugoslavian AK designs, provide a comfortable grip and a recognizable appearance that sets the rifle apart from other AK variants. One of the greatest strengths of the SPAP M70 is its ability to withstand rough treatment. Whether it is dropped, exposed to dirt, bounced around in a vehicle, or left sitting for extended periods, the rifle continues to perform with remarkable consistency. The reinforced receiver, chrome-lined barrel, and proven operating system make it particularly well suited for the demanding conditions often associated with truck gun use. However, the rifle is not without compromises. Weighing more than 8 pounds unloaded, it is noticeably heavier than many modern sporting rifles, and that extra weight becomes apparent when carrying it over long distances or maneuvering inside a vehicle. The controls also remain faithful to traditional AK ergonomics. The notch-in-post sight system is functional but basic, the safety lever requires deliberate manipulation, and the overall control layout is not as refined or intuitive as many Western rifle designs. The trigger is generally respectable for an AK pattern rifle, though it typically includes some take-up before the break. While aftermarket support exists, the platform is also less modular than an AR-15 and often requires more effort when installing accessories or customization parts. Even with those drawbacks, the Zastava SPAP M70 remains one of the strongest examples of the AK platform currently available. Its combination of durability, reliability, power, and proven engineering makes it an outstanding choice for anyone seeking a truck gun that can endure years of hard use while continuing to perform when it matters most. At number 2, we have a true American classic, the Marlin 336 chambered in .30-30 Winchester. Few rifles have spent as much time riding in pickup trucks, resting in ranch gun racks, or accompanying hunters into the woods as the Marlin 336. For generations, it has been one of the most trusted deer rifles in the country and a favorite choice for anyone who values simplicity, reliability, and practical field performance. When people picture a traditional brush gun that has proven itself over decades of hard use, the Marlin 336 is often one of the first firearms that comes to mind. One of the features that helped distinguish the Marlin from its longtime Winchester competitors is its flat-sided receiver and side ejection design. Unlike top-ejecting lever guns that can complicate optic installation, the Marlin makes mounting a scope straightforward and secure. The rifle was designed with practicality in mind, featuring a slim profile that stores easily behind a truck seat, along the rear window of a cab, or inside a soft carrying case without taking up excessive space. Chambered in the legendary .30-30 Winchester cartridge, the rifle delivers the kind of performance that has made it a staple of American hunting for well over a century. Within realistic hunting distances of around 150 yards and under, the cartridge provides more than enough power for deer, black bear, feral hogs, and similar game animals. It performs especially well in wooded terrain and thick brush where long-range shooting is rarely necessary, offering solid stopping power and quick follow-up shot capability. The Marlin brand experienced a difficult period during its years under Remington ownership, when concerns about manufacturing quality occasionally surfaced among shooters. Reports of rough actions, inconsistent finishing, and varying quality control led some longtime fans to worry about the future of the rifle. That situation changed dramatically after Ruger acquired Marlin in 2020 and invested heavily in modernizing production. Using updated CNC machining processes, tighter quality standards, and improved manufacturing techniques, Ruger revitalized the platform while preserving the characteristics that made the Marlin famous in the first place. Many shooters now consider the new production rifles among the finest Marlin lever actions ever produced. The modern Marlin 336 Classic retains its traditional appearance with a blued steel finish, a handsome American black walnut stock, and a compact 16.5-inch barrel that enhances handling in dense woods and confined spaces. The action is notably smooth, requiring very little effort to cycle, and the fit between the wood and metal components reflects a level of craftsmanship that gives the rifle an heirloom-like quality. The tubular magazine holds 6 rounds, and because the rifle operates through a manual lever-action system, reliability is largely independent of ammunition type. Whether using standard factory loads or more powerful hand loads, the rifle functions consistently without depending on gas systems, recoil energy, or complex operating mechanisms. That simplicity is one of the reasons lever actions remain so attractive as truck guns. In terms of handling, the Marlin 336 excels. It balances naturally, comes to the shoulder quickly, and generates recoil that most shooters find manageable. Its slim dimensions also make storage easy, allowing it to remain discreetly tucked away until needed. Ruger and Oppo's attention to detail is evident throughout the rifle, from the clean trigger brake and dependable hammer block safety to the overall fit and durability that should provide decades of service with routine care. Despite its many strengths, the platform does have some limitations by modern standards. Ammunition costs 4.30-30 Winchester are generally higher than those for common cartridges, such as 5.56 NATO or 7.62 by 39, making frequent practice more expensive. The cartridge and Oppo's practical hunting range is also somewhat limited, typically topping out around 150 yards for most shooters. Traditional tubular magazine designs require flat-nose or round-nose bullets for safety, which prevents the use of many aerodynamic pointed projectiles and limits long-range performance compared to modern rifle cartridges. Reloading is slower than with detachable box magazines, and operating a lever action efficiently under pressure requires practice to avoid short-stroking the action. Even with those drawbacks, the Marlin 336 remains one of the most respected and proven truck guns ever made. Its combination of reliability, handling, practical power, and timeless design has allowed it to remain relevant for generations, and the modern Ruger-produced versions ensure that legacy continues well into the future. Taking the top spot is a premium AR-15 platform, and few examples represent the breed better than the Bravo Company manufacturing Recce 16. Many people still repeat stories from the Vietnam era about AR reliability problems, but modern AR-15s built with quality materials and proper assembly are among the most dependable semi-automatic rifles available today. BCM has earned enormous respect among law enforcement personnel, trainers, and experienced shooters by sticking closely to military-grade standards while refusing to cut corners. The result is a rifle designed to endure hard use with little more than routine lubrication and basic maintenance. The Recce 16 is built as a serious working carbine, perfectly suited for demanding truck gun duty and everyday practical use. A big part of its reputation comes from the quality of its components. The rifle uses a 16-inch cold hammer-forged barrel made from certified 11595 E-chrome molybdenum steel, complete with chrome lining to maximize barrel life and resistance to corrosion. Its 1-in-7 twist rate handles a broad spectrum of bullet weights exceptionally well. The mid-length gas system produces a smoother recoil impulse and gentler cycling than traditional carbine-length systems, while BCM subjects every bolt carrier group to high-pressure testing and magnetic particle inspection to ensure reliability before it ever leaves the factory. Certain models feature BCM and Oppo's reinforced 2mm Quatch's upper receiver, adding rigidity and strength, while the lightweight MCMR Free-Float MLOK handguard provides a solid mounting platform for optics, lights, foregrips, slings, and other accessories without making the rifle unnecessarily heavy. Hardcoat anodizing protects the metal surfaces from harsh weather, and critical details such as properly staked gas keys, correctly torqued castle nuts, and optimized buffer systems help keep everything functioning smoothly through years of hard service and rough transportation. Out in the real world, the Recce 16 is remarkably easy to handle. Weighing roughly 6 pounds unloaded, it remains light enough for rapid deployment while still feeling solid and balanced. Its ergonomics are intuitive whether you are bringing it up quickly from a vehicle seat or navigating confined spaces. Chambered in 5.56 NATO, recoil remains mild and manageable for shooters of varying skill levels, while modern ammunition offers excellent effectiveness for defense, predator management, and general-purpose use at realistic engagement distances. Standard 30-round magazines provide generous capacity, and one of the AR platform and Oppo's greatest strengths remains customization. Whether you prefer a red dot sight, magnified optic, weapon-mounted light, or other accessories, the rifle can easily be configured to match your exact needs while maintaining dependable performance. Another advantage is the enormous availability of replacement parts and upgrades, making repairs and modifications simple almost anywhere. There are a few trade-offs. Compared with piston-operated designs such as an AK, the AR benefits from regular lubrication, especially after spending extended periods in dusty, humid, or dirty environments. Its modern tactical appearance can also attract more attention than a traditional rifle with wood furniture. Even so, those minor drawbacks are outweighed by its strengths. With excellent accuracy, fast follow-up shots, lightweight handling, outstanding modularity, and a proven reputation for reliability in mud, sand, rain, heat, and cold when built to BCM standards, the Bravo Company manufacturing Recce 16 earns its place as the #1 truck gun on this list. That wraps up our countdown of the 10 most dependable truck guns on the road today. From compact rimfire survival rifles to rugged battle-tested carbines, every firearm on this list has earned a reputation for reliability when conditions get tough. Before we finish, there is one important reminder. Owning a truck gun comes with serious responsibility. A firearm left unsecured inside a vehicle can quickly become a target for thieves, and vehicle break-ins remain one of the leading sources of stolen firearms. If you choose to keep a gun in your vehicle, invest in a quality hardened lockbox securely bolted to the vehicle and Oppo's frame, or bring the firearm indoors whenever possible. Hiding it under a coat or relying on tinted windows is not real security. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these truck guns would be your choice for a cross-country road trip? Is there a favorite that deserved a spot on the list, but did not make the cut? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more straightforward firearm discussions, reviews, and history. Stay safe out there, secure your equipment properly, and I will see you in the next video.